But if you're leaning inwards, it kind of takes away his ability to spin out of the arm bar. So I'm going to be pushing on the elbow, pulling back as much as I can. If that's not enough, I'm just bringing my leg up and over, resting on the inside of his elbow, and that from here extending away. There's not many people who have arms strong enough to resist that when you're using your leg and your whole back to break his grip. And then we can finish. Okay? Any questions on that? Just another, yeah, go ahead.
You had your feet crossed.
Did I?
Yeah. Is that like a bit, no, I mean, is that like your preference?
It depends. Honestly, I think it comes down to how long your legs are.
Yeah.
Like some people say you're not supposed to cross your legs from the arm bar, but I personally cross my legs, and I'll tell you why. If you have your legs straight like this, he can lift this leg up, right? They're not connected. My legs aren't connected. So in theory, because my legs aren't connected, they're both going to be individually weaker. But if you have your legs connected and he tries to lift one leg up to create space or anything, having your legs crossed is going to make them twice as strong. Some guys, I train with a guy named Armbars who loves to grab my ankle. He'll grab my ankle like this underneath, like a horseshoe grip, and he'll just push it in between his legs and like put me to half guard instantly. Now that's something that will not happen if you have your legs crossed, right? Some people say don't cross your legs, because it opens your knees or something, but it really comes down to personal preference. Like you can have your legs here, but there's a lot, leaving your legs uncrossed can leave you open to a lot of things that leaving your legs crossed won't. If that makes sense.
Solid.
Yeah, and also having your legs crossed, it gives you like a different kind of control, like this way, like perpendicular to him, whereas this is more like controlling this way. And it depends on how you like to do your arm bars, but a lot of times I like to cross my legs because I like to control this way, and I don't want him to sit up. Crossing my legs can kind of help me force his head down or keep his legs down if he's trying to throw his legs this way by just dropping my knee here. Whereas keeping everything very parallel and straight, he has a lot of rocking power left and right, but he may not be able to turn into me. But like this, it's the opposite. He can't rock left and right, but he may be able to turn into me a little more.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Perfect.
So really, just whatever's comfortable for you. But for this, I like to cross my legs until I get to the actual position where I'm here. And then my legs, it doesn't matter.
For sure.
You're just breaking the grip and finishing. Very good question.
Thank you.
Anything else? Yes.
2 questions. The first one, from that position, does it matter which leg is on top?
No, it really doesn't. Whatever just naturally feels comfortable is fine. Because you're going to be uncrossing them anyways to throw your leg over the top.
Perfect.
As well. And it also doesn't really matter which arm is through, as long as you're gripping the collar. You can grip this way through and push the elbow, or you can grip this way through and push the elbow. It really doesn't matter. Whatever you feel more comfortable with. Sometimes, for me, it's more of like how I set up the arm bar, like which arm is in there. Like, for instance, if I'm doing like a far side arm bar, if I'm here and I sit around like this, my arm is going to be facing this way, so I'll be gripping like this. So this arm is going to be through, gripping the collar, and from here, he didn't really have the proper positioning to get his figure 4 or his rear naked choke defense. So don't worry about which arm is through for this one as much if you're on top already. It's more about the legs I want you to worry about. Okay? Any other questions? Yes.
Same rationale from the bottom on the first technique you showed in regards to crossing your legs?
Yeah.
Versus not crossing.
It doesn't really matter, honestly. Whatever is more comfortable for you.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Let's do it on 3. 1, 2, 3.